Well, I was walking down the street, feeling kind of neat, when the wind came out your butt and blew my wig off. Oh, it was a sight to see, my hair flying in the breeze, 'cause the wind came out your butt and blew my wig off. People started laughing, they couldn't believe their eyes as my wig flew through the sky. Oh, what a surprise. I tried to catch it, but it slipped right through my hands, 'cause the wind came out your butt and now it's somewhere in the land. Oh, wind came out your butt and blew my wig off. Baby, you drive like shit. Did you see that car that you almost hit? I'd rather take the bus instead. Riding with you, I'm gonna end up dead. Don't ask me if I need a lift. Baby, you drive like shit. She just ran through always stop. I ain't trying to get stopped by the cops. Baby, why the hell did I let you drive? It's a miracle that you're still alive. Don't ask me if I need a lift. Baby, you drive like shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look out, my girl is driving. Watch out, my girl drives like shit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. My girl is driving. Watch out, my girl drives like shit. Heard you think your tongue. Gotta let you know I will fuck you up. I whoop that ass, talking all that shit, spank that ass till you tap like a bitch. No, I ain't playing. I'm here to kick ass. Whoop that ass. It's time to punch face. I'm the one who brings you pain in the ring. I whoop that ass until the bell rings. Already know that I do not play. Throw a punch like I'm cutting down hay. I whoop that ass every single night. Spank that ass till they stop the fight. I'll tell you the story of a man, a radioactive pimp with his hand grew 10 times its normal size to help him get his money on time. He knew if a bitch was telling a lie, which was 100% of the time. Superpowers to make a bitch listen, then get her naked with sex-ray vision. Beat a police station in a single bound, slapping bitches down to the fucking ground. His name was famous across the land. They called him the pimp named Superhand. Oh shit, yeah, the pimp named Superhand. He had powers no other pimp had. Oh fuck yeah, pimp named Superhand. That motherfucker was super bad. Asking for dinner ain't asking for much. You had one job and still fucked it up. Sometimes you gotta learn respect. I use my pimp hand to correct. It's called a big slap, slap. Come get your face texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you bleach to get like the white man? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose and the shape of your lips? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? Who taught you to hate your own kind? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to? So much so that you don't want to be around each other. No, before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach hate? You should ask yourself, who taught you to hate being what?
Good day, good day, good day. Welcome back. Welcome back. I have a good one for you here this evening. Thank you for joining me at School for Justice. And we got a good one for y'all to check out on tonight. I have a content that I would love to share with you all, and y'all join on in. So sit back, relax, enjoy the show, and let's just jump on it. All right. Just to give you a little background of the scenario, there is a Tennessee resident that have a incident with the local police officer. They're being pulled over. The officer gets behind her and pulls her over. So we're going to check out what went down, what led up to each act, each incident, each role it played, and the end result. All right. So bear with me if I look all around a little bit, that have cameras surrounded over me. And so if I'm seeming to look straight ahead or look off, I'm checking out my camera view. All right. Thank you so much. I am your host, Kenique Jackson, and I'm glad to have you here where we conquer and destroy police brutality. That is my niche, and that is my topic. All right. All right. And I do want to apologize for my camera being kind of trash. You know, the past, I'm working on my equipment, working on upgrading, still, growing in my technology. So please bear with me. And I thank you all for your patience. I appreciate that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and jump in on the topic. Give me 1 second to add this to the stage. Okay. And here we go. Let's check it out.
Just after 9:30 a.m., Field Training Officer Josh Baker from the East Precinct was patrolling in the area of Brick Church Pike and Ewing Drive when he spotted a black 2015 Chevrolet Camaro. Officer Baker was aware that the registered owner of the Camaro, convicted felon DeMond Buchanan, had 6 outstanding drug warrants charging 5 felonies and 1 misdemeanor that were issued last month for possession of heroin, cocaine, methamphetamine, ecstasy, Xanax, and crack cocaine. Officer Baker radioed to check on the airborne status of a police helicopter, believing that the driver of the Camaro might try to flee.
23.
23.
Is there one still available? Or
The Camaro stopped in the parking lot of the Dollar General store. Officer Baker found that it was being driven not by the wanted drug felon, but by Nika Nicole Holbert.
23. Everything's 10-4 right now. He's not in here.
10-4. You want me to give everyone a signal line?
10-4.
While Ms. Holbert essentially complied with Officer Baker's directives during the first few minutes of their interaction, her compliance changed after Officer Baker found what appeared to be marijuana and a powder substance in her bag and attempted to detain her while waiting for backup officers. As you will see, Officer Baker drew his non-lethal taser in an effort to safely bring Ms. Holbert into custody. Officer Baker drew his service pistol when he saw that Ms. Holbert had pulled a gun. As he demanded that she put the gun down, Holbert shot Baker. He returned the fire.
Just bring your bag out here. Ma'am, stop going through it. Come step right back here. What did you take out of it?
Nothing. I was
Okay. All right, listen. Just come back here. I think we're getting off on the wrong foot, okay?
Because I'm really confused on why I'm getting stopped.
He's got several warrants.
Okay, that has nothing to do with me.
You don't know who's in the car.
Nobody's in my car.
Well, now I know that. However, now I'm going to address the other problems.
Okay, so you want my bag and all my belongings.
So just step right back here.
Can I use the restroom?
And you know this is being audio and video recorded, just to let you know.
Okay.
23, if you did have one more, that would be good.
I'm just
10-4,
getting
dispatch any unit near Ewing Drive and for church, Ewing Drive and for church.
Can we step back here?
21 to 23. Do you need me code 3?
Okay, so I would like to stop it right here. So as we see, he gets in behind her, and we heard the storyline from the very beginning that when the officer got behind the vehicle, he runs the registration of the tag and discovers that the owner of that vehicle has 6 outstanding warrants. All right, pretty much crug charges, dope cases, whatever the case may be. All right. And so now, once he gets behind the car and the individual steps out of the vehicle, he discovers, the officer, that is the agent, that is not the suspect that we're looking for. Okay. This is young lady, Miss Nika. That's a different person. Okay. The guy is a male that he's looking for in particular. All right. So I want to address this issue right here that we already see that conducting this investigation, where it's going wrong, how it's going wrong, from off the top, from the very first step. Once she gets out the vehicle, the officer decides to question her. Well, what you getting out your person? What you getting out the car? What you doing? And she was like, hey, whoever you're looking for, he's not here. I'm not him. Well, I want to make sure there's nobody in the car. She said it's very clear. There is no one in the car. You can see for yourself. It's just me driving. Why does this agent have her personal belongings? Why does the officer feel the need that it's okay to do an illegal search? Because that's what is going on right now. He has her purse, a bag, and her personal belongings, and he is deciding to basically search her belongings illegally without a warrant. So we're going to go ahead and keep, checking out the flow and see how this end up, and how it turns out, and just see where we go at from here. So share your thoughts with me.
Negative, just code 2. So it's just in here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, was there...
Well, I'm about 5 minutes from me.
Is this?
Yes. It's probably another day of the week. Hey, Mom, I need you to come to Alpha Trinity Lane right there where Seco is, the Dollar General.
23 to
I
25.
just got pulled over because the my name is on the car, and he wanted to know if he was in the coffee. He's not in the coffee, but I do got weed.
Hey, are you available?
I'm right here in the Dollar General, and
We can be in a couple minutes.
by the what is
Pickle.
Alpha
Brick
Trinity-
Church
Brick Church
and
Brick
Ewing.
Church.
Okay, so we're going to take a look at this here. So in the process of the officer, the cop doing his illegal search, he finds inside the woman's purse a bag of green and a bag of white powder. All right. So you done illegally searched her personal belongings. And as of now, is just her belongings, not the vehicle itself, not her, individually or personally herself. He hadn't touched to pat her down or anything like that, as we, witness and we can see. But he's in her purse, okay? And he finds again the bag of green and a bag of white powder substance. So, let's just see how this thing finna go down.
13, can I have you starting around? You're about 4 minutes away. Disregard, actually. Disregard on that.
You want my lighter
Yeah, I'm not done with that though. Where's your lighter at?
in the car?
13, it says you're about 7 minutes away.
I'll get it for you in a second, okay?
To Ewing Drive,
Oh,
Brick
right there
Church,
in your-
and the Dollar General. Can I have you start around 23?
You scaring me?
Thank you.
Yeah, come on. Here, do me a favor.
No, hold
Turn
on.
around.
Don't put me in handcuffs. I haven't done anything wrong.
Ma'am,
No, don't put me
you're about to get tased. Get down. Get down on the ground. Down on the ground.
I
Step
didn't
out.
do nothing.
Step out. Ma'am, put the gun down. Put the gun down. 22 shots fired. Shots fired.
10-4, 13, keep at that code 3.
All right, I'm gonna stop you right here. So, as we have witnessed all the way up until this point, the woman has complied. She was non-confrontational. She followed directions. This is in the state of Tennessee. Okay. When the officer, as we checked it out, once he illegally searched her purse, okay, because she herself is not the suspect that they have a warrant for. He ran her name. There was no warrant for her arrest. All right. Once he illegally searched her purse, found the illegal substance in her purse. All right. This is in the state of Tennessee in the year 2021. He made a decision then to arrest her. His actions show that. The officer's actions makes that very clear. Okay. Now, she ran from him and she resisted, as we just saw. Once she did that, he decided to tase her. He physically tases her, okay? And she got back in the vehicle. He continued to tase her till she kind of went out and the voltage from the power hit her. Now, we couldn't see from the body angle of the camera exactly what she had in her hand or what she picked up, but we hear the officer scream, "Put the gun down, put the gun down." And we hear shots. We hear the fire pop off. Okay, so let's continue to check out the content and go play for play of how this just happened in a short period of time.
I'm hit. Step out. Ma'am, put the gun down. Put the gun down. 22 shots fired. Shots fired.
10-4, 13, keep at that code 3.
23, I'm hit.
Officer Baker was shot in the side of his torso. The round went under his bulletproof vest. Holbert tossed her semi-automatic pistol in the parking lot before fleeing in the Camaro. She drove for about a block before running off the road at the intersection of Brickchurch Pike and Moorwood Drive. Officers rendered aid for her gunshot wounds until an ambulance arrived. She died later Friday morning at a local hospital. Officer Baker is in stable condition after undergoing surgery. In the coming days, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation and the Davidson County District Attorney's Office will continue to investigate and analyze this incident.
All right, I'm going to stop it right there, y'all. Okay, and so we see how tragedy just took place. A straight tragedy just happened and occurred. All for absolutely nothing. Now, let's analyze the whole scenario. I want you all to walk with me, come with me, and let's go together on this. Okay? And I'm just going to kind of take this content back just a tad, if I may. Let's see here. Give me just a second. Okay. I'm going to take this back just a tad. All right. Because this is heartbreaking. I mean, it's a tragedy. You know, lives were lost for nothing. This woman was 31 years old. She lost her life over nothing, over at the same time somebody else's actions, because they were looking for a different individual as their suspect who had the outstanding warrants. Okay. She was not that person, but she lost her life. It cost her. Now, when the officer decided whether it was legal, illegal, or not to search her personal belongings, okay, and he decided to arrest her and said, put your hands behind your back. It could have been a detain. He could have decided to just detain her. You know, we don't know exactly what the outcome may have been. Now, of course, she should comply. You know, we abide by the law is the goal. We learn the law, we know the law, and we abide by it as fellow citizens. So her making that decision to resist and run from the officer was incorrect. She was in error, you know, and it was a dangerous game to play. And we saw she lost it. Now, does that give the officer a right to make physical force because she's running or resisting arrest? Let's break this thing down, illustration, scenario by scenario. Let's analyze for a second, okay? She didn't physically touch the officer. She didn't physically attack the officer. She made no crime at that given point in time. Illegal substances were found in her personal belongings. The officer making a decision to detain or arrest at that point, when she ran and she resisted, okay, there were other forms and other ways that he could have took control of the situation. For example, number one, you call for your superior, you call for backup. So even if she jumps in her car and pulls off, then it's your job to trace that down, track her down, this individual, or you know, it might even turn into a high-speed chase. Him tasing her, was that the way to go? He tased the lady. Then while he's tasing her, and she's sitting in her vehicle and he's holding her arm down, he's telling her, get out the car, stand up, get up. After you done physically attack the woman and she has no strength to get up. She doesn't have the ability physically. You don't know what her health conditions or her physical being was in at that time, or her state of mind. But we did see her reaction. We did see her choice, her decisions. And she fired at the cop. And as we heard, there was one fire that she made to the cop, and he fired back, I believe, 4 times. It was 3 or 4. And when she got away up the road, she passed. This is a tragedy. Very heartbreaking. I just want to share with you all, what's your thoughts? Give me your opinion. What went wrong? What could have changed this scenario? You know, was she in the wrong? Did she put herself in a position, and the price and the cost she paid was her life? You know, did the officer, being out of order and guidelines and statutes, was he the problem? Because let us keep in mind that the officers are in the position of authority. They set the example. They set the example. So when they make a mistake, the civilians follow. There is a proper procedure. You swear an oath. You are sworn into an oath and into order and law. And you're professionally trained on how to handle every and any situation that you come up against. There's no excuse. I'm glad to have you all join me. I am School for Justice. I'm telling you, we got to do better. We got to do better here in America. You know, lives are being taken over total nonsense. And give me 1 second. Apologize about that. Give equipment here, and I should be right here. Give me 1 second. Boom. We got to do better, y'all. We got to. There's no excuses. There's no other way around this, you know. And one thing that our country in particular, the guideline does stand on, the oath that we swore, the commitment that we made, united together and divided, we fall. That is a true statement. United together and divided, we fall. I am Kenique Jackson here at School for Justice. Thank you for joining in with me, where we live, love, laugh, and learn to conquer police brutality. Until next time, please join in, share your opinions, share your thoughts. I would love to hear from you. And we're going to always, you know, I do want to say this real quick, that my passion steers from this through personal experience. I know what it's like to be victimized by the law. I understand and experience police brutality. I know what it's like to be that victim, and now I'm the victor. Okay? I have my own personal experience as a teenager, as a young kid, you know, and I definitely want to share. And I learned the laws in the situation I was in, you know, going through the legal issue I had. And so I have a passion. I chose this cause and this topic for a reason. This is my niche on my channel at this time for a purpose, to share and to uplift to the generation, to the young people, you know, because knowledge is power. And until we get that and exercise our power, nothing changes. So thank you so much. I am Kenique Jackson. And until next time that I see you all, let's speak truth to power. Salute. Speak truth to power.